The Samsung Galaxy S25 FE has been leaked online, giving us an early look at its design and specifications just weeks before its official launch. The leak came from a listing on MediaMarkt in Portugal. The listing was quickly removed, but not before revealing the most important details about the phone, including a picture that shows off its sleek look. The only major detail still missing is the final price, which will play a big role in how successful this phone becomes. The Galaxy S25 FE is expected to come with a 6.7-inch dynamic AMOLED to X display. The resolution is 1080 by 2340 pixels, which means sharp visuals, and it supports a 120Hz refresh rate for smooth scrolling and animations. On top of that, Samsung has added Gorilla Glass Victus Plus for extra protection against scratches and accidental drops. This makes the phone more durable and long-lasting, especially compared to older models. Inside, the phone will be powered by Samsung's Exynos 2400 chipset, the same processor found in the Galaxy Z Flip 7 FE. This chip will be paired with 8GB of RAM and 128GB of storage, although Samsung will likely offer higher storage options as well. With this combination, users can expect smooth performance whether they are browsing the web, streaming videos, multitasking, or even playing demanding games. It should feel fast and responsive in daily use. The cameras on the Galaxy S25 FE are also worth noting. The main camera is a 50-megapixel sensor with optical image stabilization. This means sharper and clearer photos, even in low-light conditions or when your hands are slightly shaky. For wider shots, the phone has a 12-megapixel ultra-wide camera, perfect for capturing landscapes or group photos. There is also an 8-megapixel telephoto camera that supports 3x optical zoom, making it possible to zoom in without losing too much detail. On the front, Samsung has included a 12-megapixel selfie camera, although more details about its special features are still unknown. Samsung has also upgraded the fingerprint scanner. This time, the S25 FE will feature an ultrasonic under-display fingerprint sensor. Compared to the optical scanner used in the last model, the ultrasonic version is faster, more secure, and more reliable. This should make unlocking the phone smoother and safer. Battery life is another area that has improved. The Galaxy S25 FE comes with a 4900 mAh battery, which is slightly larger than the 4700 mAh found in the S24 FE. The phone supports for 5W wired charging and 15W wireless charging. With these options, users can recharge quickly and keep the phone running all day without worrying too much about battery life. In terms of size and design, the Galaxy S25 FE is a little more compact than the S24 FE. The phone measures 161.3 by 76.6 by 7.4 millimeters and weighs 190 grams. This makes it relatively light and comfortable to use with one hand. The leaked image shows the phone in navy blue, but Samsung is expected to launch it in other colors as well, giving buyers more choices. Now, the biggest question is the price. The MediaMarkt listing showed the 128GB model priced at €789.99, which is about $918. This seems very high for a fan edition phone. However, European prices usually include taxes and extra costs, so the US price may be lower, possibly around $799. Even then, it would be a megapixel compared to the $649.99 launch price of the previous S24 FE. There is also a chance the listing was incorrect, since last year the 256GB version of the S24 FE had the same listed price. If that's the case, the US price of the S25 FE could stay close to $649.99, which would make it far more competitive in the market. Looking at the overall package, the Galaxy S25 FE brings several meaningful upgrades over last year's model. A stronger display, a powerful processor, a better fingerprint scanner, a bigger battery, and a versatile camera system all make it an appealing choice for people who want a premium experience at a lower cost. The only concern left is the price. If Samsung keeps it close to the usual fan edition pricing, this could be one of the best mid-range phones of the year. But if the price is closer to flagship levels, it may be harder to convince buyers. The official launch is expected soon, and that's when we'll know the final details about pricing, color options, and availability. Until then, these leaks give us a good idea of what Samsung is preparing. The Galaxy S25 FE looks like a balanced phone that offers many flagship-level features without going all the way up to flagship prices. With the Exynos 2400 chip, 120Hz AMOLED display, versatile cameras, and fast charging, it seems ready to impress. Whether it becomes a hit will largely depend on how Samsung decides to price it.